Hello to everyone and welcome back to your history class. Chapter 2, the earliest societies. Last day we discussed about the discovery of fire. That we all know discovery of fire is the greatest achievement of our Paleolithic people, means our ancient people, right? After that we learn how they discovered fire. That means by rubbing two strings or by rubbing two stones together, there is spark came, that spark fell onward to the dry leaves, then the fire occurred, right? See, actually they don't know how to use the fire for their benefit on the first time. That means they don't know how to control the fire and they don't know how to use the fire for their benefit. Later, after many years, they learned how to use the fire for their benefit and how to control it. Okay, here you can see the uses of fire, how they used fire. First one, they use fire as a source of light. That we all know, we are using the electric bulb for light. Same like that, our ancient people, they use what? Fire as a source of light. And the second point, they use it to cook food. Same like what we are doing, they use the fire to cook the food. Okay, it's a baking actually. Then third one, to scare away animals. That we all know where they live. They live on the treetops or maybe in the caves. It will be in the center of a jungle or it will be inside a jungle or a forest. So there is a chance for wild animal attack, is it? Of course, there is a chance for wild animal attack will be there. So for their protection, what they did, they used the fire to scare away the animals. Okay, to scare away the wild animals, there they used fire. That we all know, that means they are living in the caves or in the tree tops. So there is a chance for wild animal attack. So for their protection, there they used what? Fire. Fourth one, to keep themselves warm. That we all know where they live. They live on the caves or in the treetops. So in the night time it will be very cold, right? In the night time it will be very cold. So they are not using woolen clothes or those kind of clothes on that time. So to keep their body warm, they use the fire for that. Okay, to keep themselves warm, there they used fire for that. So these are the four uses of fire. First one, source of light. Second one, to cook the food. And third one, to scare away the animals. The fourth one, to keep themselves warm. I hope it's clear. Fine. Next, you want to learn the areas where our Paleolithic people they lived in India. Okay, the important areas where our Paleolithic people they lived in India. Here you can see the first place, that is Kurnool. Kurnool is a place comes in Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh is an Indian state actually. So there in Andhra Pradesh, Kurnool is on Kurnool. There are people, Paleolithic people they lived. Okay. So there our archaeologists they conducted so many excavations there, and that excavation says that they found that traces of ash. What they found? They found traces of ash. It says that they used fire on that time. Okay, that's the point. Kurnool is an important area, belongs to the Paleolithic age, and the Paleolithic people they lived on that area. Kurnool comes in Andhra Pradesh. There our archaeologists conducted so many excavation. That excavation there they understand, that means they get the traces of ashes, and it says that these people they are using fire on that time. Hope it's clear. Second important areas, the Billasurgam and Muchatla. Billasurgam and Muchatla are the two areas belongs to the Paleolithic age. Actually, this area belongs to the Upper Paleolithic age, which are the Billasurgam and Muchatla are belongs to the Upper Paleolithic age. Okay, that we all know Paleolithic age are further classified into three. They are Lower Paleolithic and Middle Paleolithic and Upper Paleolithic. Of course, this two are belongs to Upper Paleolithic. Hope it's clear. Then going to the next, the findings. Findings means here on these areas, our archaeologists they conducted so many excavations there. Okay, this excavation there they found so many findings and they found so many archaeological sources and remains from there. Which are they? That means they understood that these people they are using fire Okay, that means people belongs to this area, they are using fire, they get evidence for that. And second one, there they found the bones, that means the remains of the animals like elephant, rhinoceros and deer, etc., spotted deer, etc. Okay, so these are the bones that you want to learn. The areas where belongs to the Paleolithic age, they are Kurnul, Pellasakam and Muchatla, which are the findings that our archaeologists get. They are fire, that means they get evidence for fire, they use fire, and the remains of the elephant, rhinoceros and deer. Fine. Next is the Mesolithic age. Okay, that we all know. Stone age are classified or divided into three: Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic. That we learned about the Paleolithic age. So the second division was Mesolithic age. Okay, here what you want to learn that here the term Mesolithic was used for first time by Hodder Westrop. Hodder Westrop is an archaeologist actually. He used the term Mesolithic for first time. Okay, when it was on the year of 1866. Repeat, on 1866, archaeologist Hodder Westrop used the term Mesolithic for first time. Okay, going to the second, when the Mesolithic age that comes in, it comes in between 10,000 BCE to 8,000 BCE. That means Mesolithic age comes extended from 10,000 BCE to 8,000 BCE. Third point, it's called Middle Age or Intermediate Age. Okay, that we all know how it comes Middle or Intermediate Age. That we all know Paleolithic and Mesolithic and Neolithic. The Mesolithic comes in the middle, right? So that's why we call it as Middle Age or Intermediate Age. And the fourth point is that on this time their tools were advanced, that means their tools were developed. Now they are using a tool, it's called microliths. Okay, what is the name of that tool? It's called microliths. Microliths, which means it's a small stone tool actually with a sharp and pointed end. Repeat, Mesolithic age people, they used a tool, it's called microliths. Microliths, which means a small stone tool with a sharp and pointed end. Okay, then important areas or important sites which belongs to Mesolithic age are Rajasthan and the south of Uttar Pradesh and the south of river Krishna and the Jharkhand, the Chotanagpur plateau of the Jharkhand, where the important sites belongs to the Mesolithic age. Repeat, Mesolithic age, the term was used by, for first time it was used by Hodder Westrop on 1866, and it comes in 10,000, 8,000 BCE on this time. Then after that we all know that it's called the Middle Age or the Intermediate Age. And fourth point, they used microliths. That's a kind of a tool actually. It's a small stone tool with a pointed and sharp end. Third important sites belongs to Mesolithic age are Rajasthan, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh and south of river Krishna. Okay, two more points are there from Mesolithic age. They are flowing a hunting and fishing and food gathering life. That means we all know the Mesolithic people and of course the Paleolithic people, they are following a wandering life, is it? They are not following a settled life, they are following a wandering life. Here now they have a hunting is there and fishing is there and food gathering is there. Okay. Later, that means by the end of the Mesolithic age, there you can see some changes are occurred. Okay. By the end of the Mesolithic age, there you can see some changes are there. What is that changes? Later they started domestication of animals. Okay, by the end of the Mesolithic age, these people, that means people belongs to Mesolithic age, they started domesticating animals. I hope it's clear. Which are the animals that they domesticated? Dog, sheep, cattle, goat. Okay, these are the animals that they domesticated on that time. Repeat, here they are flowing a wandering life. They have hunting is the fishing is the food gathering is the, and of course later, that means by the end of the Mesolithic age, these people they started domesticating animals. Okay, which are the animals that they domesticated? Dog, sheep, cattle, then goat. So the third division of Stone Age is Neolithic age. Okay, Neolithic age is the final division of our Stone Age, Neolithic age or New Age. Okay, so which are the important features that you want to learn from Neolithic age? First one, when it comes. See, Neolithic age are extended from 8000 BCE to 4000 BCE. Okay, Neolithic age that comes in between 8000 BCE to 4000 BCE. Second point, third one, that means on this time the humans they started a settled life. Okay, that means Neolithic peoples there they started a settled life, that we all know. The people belongs to the Paleolithic age and Mesolithic age. They are following a wandering life, is it? They are moving from one place to another to fulfill their needs, is it? So here some changes are there. Here the Neolithic age, that means the people that belongs to the Neolithic age, they started a settled life. And one more point is that means they started domestication of animals. Already started the domestication of animals by the end of the Mesolithic age. Here the most of the people, almost all the people, they started domesticating animals. Which are the animals that they domesticated on this period? Yeah, sheep is there, goat is there, then cattle is there, then dog is there. These are the major important about animals that they domesticated, and they started producing their own food. That means they started agriculture. Okay, Neolithic age people they started agriculture on this time. Okay, then after that the fourth point is that tools were advanced. That means on this time, Neolithic time, the tools become more advanced or developed. Okay, so these are the 4 points that you want to learn about the Neolithic age. First one, it comes in between 8000 BCE to 4000 BCE. And second point, the Neolithic people they started a settled life. That means the Paleolithic and Mesolithic people they are following a wandering life. Here some changes are there. They started a settled life. And the third point, here they started domesticating of animals. They domesticated dog, cattle, sheep, and what goat, etc. And they started to produce their own food. That means they started agriculture. Who? The Neolithic people. And the fourth and final feature, the tools were advanced. That means their tools were more developed. Okay, so these are the 4 points that you want to learn about the Neolithic age. You will learn more about the Neolithic period on the third chapter of your history. I hope it's clear. Moving to the next topic is Stone Age art. Fine. So the next and final topic that you want to learn from this chapter is Stone Age art. Okay, what it was? Stone Age art. That means the painting about the painting which related to the Stone Age. Okay, here now we all know our ancient people where they lived. They lived on the treetops or maybe in the caves. Okay, so when they are living on the caves, what they are doing is that they draw so many pictures on the walls of these caves. Okay, that means they drawn so many pictures on the walls of these caves. Here we want to learn one of the caves related to Stone Age. The name of that cave is Bhimbetka cave. What was the name? Its name was Bhimbetka cave. So where you can see Bhimbetka cave? Bhimbetka caves comes in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, Indian state Madhya Pradesh. There you can see Bhimbetka cave. If you go to there you can see. Of course, the picture of the Bhimbetka cave will be there in your textbook. Okay. If you go to that Bhimbetka cave, there you can see beautiful paintings will be there on the walls of this cave. Okay. And who discovered the Bhimbetka cave? Bhimbetka cave is discovered by an archaeologist named Dr. V.S. Wakankar. Okay, so who discovered this cave, Bhimbetka cave, for first time? It was discovered by an archaeologist named Dr. V.S. Wakankar on which year? On 1958. Okay, on 1958, an archaeologist, Dr. V.S. Wakankar, who discovered this cave. Okay, this cave is famous for its painting. They draw so many pictures of animals, plants, and birds on this cave, on the wall of this cave. and they used green color and yellow color mostly for their paintings. Okay, that means the people belongs to the Stone Age. They used which colors? They used colors like green and yellow for their paintings. Here we all know that means they don't have crayons or what color pencil or color sketch or color chalk for paintings. Then how they will draw? They are drawing, that means they use charcoal for drawing. Okay, charcoal or maybe the remains of the leaves or the plants were used to draw the pictures there. Okay, the important colors that they use, they are green and the yellow. They are these colors were regularly they used for their painting. Okay, after that you want to learn recently this cave, that is Bhimbetka cave, was declared as the World Heritage Site by whom? By UNESCO. Okay, that means UNESCO declared Bhimbetka cave as the World Heritage Site recently. So what do you mean by UNESCO? United Nations Educational and Scientific Cultural Organization. It's called UNESCO. I hope it's clear. These are the topics that you want to learn from this chapter. If you have any doubts, feel free to connect me on Telegram or in WhatsApp. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching this video.